Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is determined to make it work in Minnesota. He says to build a legacy, we got to win. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to keep step by step, brick by brick, building something. A culture that's going to stand here for a long time. It has required a lot of patience, guys.
It has indeed, David. Thanks. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Spurs. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. And, of course, there's Minnesota, 5 games behind.
And, you know, for the Spurs, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Can't remember the last time I've seen optimism turn to pessimism as quickly as I have with these guys. I mean, their fans are already talking about who needs to be replaced.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The guard pair, Murray and White. Collins is out there with Pirtle, and it's Vassell in its small forward. And for the Timberwolves, the backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Malik Beasley, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Here's Vassell. Clock at 4. Over Russell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And it goes down 2 points.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
And here's White. Knocked away. And now the Timberwolves on the break. All going up court. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pirtle. That shot misses. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
And I think that's where it starts, guys. Neither team a playoff factor, but you work your way up the ladder team by team. And this is really one matchup they feel very confident with.
Takes the 13-footer. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Minnesota, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Inside, here's Vanderbilt. And the rejection by Collins. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's White.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Russell feeling it out a bit, and that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's his first foul. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Back to Beasley. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, when Beasley stays within himself, I think he's really an effective player, and you know he's skilled on offense.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
First one falls for him. And the Spurs making a change here. McDermott's checked in. And both free throws good for Beasley.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Murray outside. And the pass to Vassell. Pass to Murray. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Towns.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, and Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
White with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by White.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Murray against Russell. Pass to Beasley. Towns, high post. To the inside, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
San Antonio with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Right side, Edwards. Kicks it out to Beasley. The 3. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 7 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Passes to McDermott. Back to Murray. Driving the lane, and it's Murray with the jam.
You know, Murray's game is about putting the ball on the floor, moving without it when he doesn't have it, and driving and keeping pressure on the defense.
Now, here is Russell. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And the dunk by Towns.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Timberwolves. 9 feet out. Pirtle, the pass to Vassell. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Here's Russell. Last time out, he had 13 points. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD, so I think it was a pretty awesome result overall. The main weapon in McDermott's arsenal, so good at cashing in from behind the arc.
Russell passes to Beasley. Here's Vanderbilt. Shoots over McDermott. Vanderbilt misses. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Vassell. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Offensive rebound. White bounce pass. Murray outside. The pass to McDermott. Second shot opportunity, and that's going to be a travel. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. The Spurs also changing it up. Eubanks, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Johnson in for Derek White. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. 8-point game. Pass to Reid. Kicks it to Edwards. Out to the right wing. Towns wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Towns has got 5 points so far. And the Spurs with possession. Now here's Murray. We saw him with 10 points last game. Out to the wing. Here's Vassell. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Russell finds Reid. That one, no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Back to Murray. Pass to McDermott. Dishes it to Murray. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Minnesota. Prince is checked in for Beasley, and it's Patrick Beverley in for D'Angelo Russell. Then for the Spurs, Bryn Forbes comes in for Devin Vassell, and it's Lonnie Walker in for DeJounte Murray. Passes it to Eubanks. Back to McDermott. Spurs working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Here's Forbes. Can't hit that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 11. Now Edwards. 7 points in the game. There's the pass to Reid. Towns is doubled. Edwards kicks to Prince. Edwards can't hit. Spurs trail by 11. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
That one is off.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Okogie's checked in for Minnesota. Noel comes in for Edwards. Good on the second free throw. Here's Noel. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
So it's the Spurs now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Pass to Eubanks. The dish to Forbes. Pass to McDermott. 5 to shoot. To Forbes. Goes back up. He lays it in.
You know, for a sharpshooter like Forbes, guys, getting points inside can only help him be more effective on the perimeter. It actually adds a step to his quickness.
Beverly, the pass to Reed. And here's Beverly. Passes it to Noel. Back to Beverly. Knocked loose. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. Beverly up top, guarded by Walker. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Reed. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And that one's good, Eubanks.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Walker against Beverly. Now the pass to Noel. To Okogie from downtown, and again Minnesota with the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Walker. 11 points last game. And here's Beverly. Pass to Okogie. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. A rebound by the Spurs. Eubanks got 4 rebounds in this game. And Forbes kicks to Walker. Pass to Johnson. Here's Eubanks. Stolen by Reed. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Spurs trail by 13.
And one thing about Naz Reid, he knows how to play within himself.
You're absolutely right, Greg. He doesn't force shots. He rarely takes any shot that's contested. That's why his efficiency is so good.
Now here's Beverly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Okogie, the pass to Noel. Here's Reed. Rebounded by McDermott.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Walker against Beverly. Walker dishes to McDermott. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
McDermott does a solid job scoring close to the basket at 6'8". His size allows him to capitalize from there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
The free throw drops for McDermott.
And when you think of McDermott, the first thing that comes to my mind anyway is three-point shooting ability. He's very effective spacing the floor.
Beasley outside. Fade away. That one wide left. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Prince. Spurs passing it around. 8 feet away. Eubanks the pass to Forbes. Beasley with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And so it's Minnesota with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And Beasley has the ball here for Minnesota. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Keldon Johnson is out there with Collins. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. Noel, no good. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Spurs trail by 10. Now here's Walker. And the officials call a traveling violation. A different look now for San Antonio. Jakob comes in for Eubanks. And Derek White subbed in for Bryn Forbes. Timberwolves leading by 10. Beasley with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. The pass to Beasley. And there's the drive. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Boy, I tell you what, Beasley can really move. I mean, his drives are explosive and sudden. Defense has no way to stop him.
Outside, White. Back to Walker. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's a Kogi. Can't cash in from close range. Spurs trail by 12. Walker in the corner. Kicks it out to Collins. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Clippers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And that one falls for Prince.
Been a bit of an odd start for Taurean Prince in his NBA career. After being selected 12th overall in 2016, he was part of a three-way deal that sent him to the Hawks.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. Vanderbilt comes in for Josh Okogie. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Noel. And both free throws good for Prince. Spurs trail by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pirtle's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Towns. Drops it in from 11 feet. 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, with his three-point shooting and inside scoring ability, I think that's the key shot for Towns, the in-between mid-range shot, and he's pretty much unguardable when he's knocking that down.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Right side, Russell. Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. Towns trying to get open. Collins with some nice D. Spurs trail by 13. White drives in. That shot, no good. Prince with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Collins finds White. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Murray, the pass to Pirtle. Back to Murray. He kicks to Pirtle. White, wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Inside.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting body on body.
Here's Murray. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here he goes. He dishes it to Pirtle. White against Russell. Collins trying to break free. And it's White missing.
Putting up a goose egg, bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Back to Russell. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. It's Beasley on the wing. Towns against Pirtle. 4 on the clock.
Well, you look at Murray's length and his speed and his footwork, defensive IQ, all of those things allow him to guard multiple positions.
Spurs trail by 17. Murray outside. Pass to Vassell. Here's Collins. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And it's Russell missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. And it's White missing.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
San Antonio calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Spurs trail by 19. Now White. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. There's the lob to the hoop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
God, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And White kicks to Murray. Can they get it? And the layup is good. Murray's got his third basket of the night right there.
You know, they give him the ball and let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Here's Vanderbilt. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Towns against Murray. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Edwards finds Beasley. White with the defensive effort. Spurs trail by 19. And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Minnesota making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. Then for the Spurs, Eubanks comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And McDermott's subbed in for Derek White. Here's Murray. He's got 6. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Beasley. Now Towns. Here's Russell with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Russell's got 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And here's Collins after D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3. Passes it to McDermott. Murray outside. Towns with the steal. The drive by Russell. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. That's 7 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
San Antonio's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Karl-Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for San Antonio. So it's San Antonio now. Here's Murray. He's got 8. And there's the pass to Eubanks. Here's Forbes. And the rejection by Towns.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
And that one is good by Beasley.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Murray. It's good. At that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Outside, Towns. Beasley outside. Stripped away. Murray, the pass to Vassell. Here's Eubanks. Edwards defending. To the inside. Here's Towns. And then Karl-Anthony Towns with the jam.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to Sacramento. Murray, the pass to Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Murray. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Okogie subbed in for Beasley. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And he's good on the second. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Reed. Back to Beverly. Here is Forbes. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Johnson goes in. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
This is it to Okogie. Up top, Reed. And Beverly kicks to Russell. The pass to Okogie. Here's Beverly. The three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Beverly looking to score as soon as he gets the ball now, so you can't give him any room.
Pass to McDermott. A minute 42 left in the first half of basketball. To the right side. Eubanks, the pass to Forbes. Just 3 to shoot. Over Russell. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell was able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Here is Forbes. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Puts it up from 12, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, that's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact.
The Spurs have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. And the first one drops.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
Noel, he's checked in for Minnesota. And San Antonio also making a switch. Walker's checked in. Both free throws good from Forbes. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. Pass to Noel. Now here's Reed. Takes a shot at the elbow, and again it's Minnesota.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And Walker's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Passes to Forbes. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Count that one. Okogie's got 5.
You know, I think this is something Okogie has to keep doing. He's got to shoot it whenever the shot is given to him. Keep the defense honest. Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
And here's Edwards. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Karl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy bunnies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 1 block. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
To be honest, them getting killed on the glass like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too. The team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care. I'm out of here.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Towns, and it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. So it's San Antonio now, after the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Pirtle trying to get open. Vassell, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
4-on-3 break. White the pass to Murray. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. In the corner, Collins with it. And it's off from three-point range. Edwards kicks to Beasley. Back to Edwards. Here's Towns over Murray. Another shot, and it's sent back by White.
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there. Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Russell. Now the pass to Towns. Another miss by Towns.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And it's White missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Russell against Pirtle. Russell passes to Beasley. Here's Edwards. Off target from three-point range.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Collins kicks to White. His three-pointers off the mark.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And like a lot of young players, Clark, White's consistency on offense is tethered to his jump shot.
Yeah, in many ways it is, Kevin. He's strong off the dribble. He likes to get to the basket. But he needs to refine that jump shot to set up his drive a little better.
And here's White after Malik Beasley made that last three-pointer. Pass to Collins. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Murray. Shoots it up. Vanderbilt with the block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's White, following the miss by DeJounte Murray. And the rejection by Towns.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Yeah, you know, Towns has had it really tough off the court when you think about his time in the league. I mean, his career has been marked by some real personal tragedy, but no matter what, he's always ready to play his best basketball when he gets between the lines.
And Towns drops them both. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's White on the wing. Edwards defending. Pirtle inside. Towns on him. Got a piece of it. Vanderbilt the pass to Russell. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. The pass to Beasley. Here's Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Pirtle. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Murray outside. Pass to Vassell. Here's Pirtle to the left wing and stolen by Russell. Beasley with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 5 assists tonight. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Russell passes to Vanderbilt. Now here's Towns. He's covered by Murray. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 17.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now here's White. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over Edwards, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Hey, and White is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul.
For San Antonio, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. The first one falls.
You know, White was a late first-round pick in 2017, and I think he brought a little edge, plays with a chip on his shoulder, and it served him well. That can actually be the case for a lot of players in the league.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Edwards. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And both free throws good for White. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Murray against Russell. Kicks it to Prince. Passes it to Towns. Over Johnson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Towns has got 19 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Murray. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Beasley against Murray. And stolen by White. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Vanderbilt. San Antonio also making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Pirtle. And Walker subbed in for Derek White. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Murray. No good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Beverley with the ball. He kicks it to Prince. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 8.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Beverley. Stolen. All alone, and it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, it's been all Murray all day, 24/7. He's really become a lethal offensive presence.
Russell passes to Reed. The pass to Beasley. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Beverley. Shoots over Walker. Rejected by Walker, and there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's foul number 2 for him. Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. Noel comes in for D'Angelo Russell. McDermott's checked in for the Spurs. Bryn Forbes comes in for DeJounte Murray. San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Here's Forbes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Taurean Prince. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Forbes.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist. And they were spot on.
Spurs shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Here is Forbes. 6 points for him. From the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Beverley. He's guarded closely. Pass to Noel. Here's Okogie. And a miss there on the triple. McDermott with it. Guarded now by Prince. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside, Walker beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Noel. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Eubanks, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Got a piece of it. That'll go on McDermott. That is his first foul of the game. Spurs on defense. Beverly the pass to Noel. From deep. Eubanks grabs the miss. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary.
And Greg, along with the power, Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. Kicks to Beverly. Prince in the corner. Drills it from outside. Prince has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Timberwolves.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Passes to McDermott. Takes the three. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Noel. Now here's Prince. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Johnson outside. He kicks it to McDermott. Beverly against Johnson. 5 on the clock from 11 feet away. Tries again. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Noel passes to Reed. From 8. Uses the glass to drop it in. Reed's got 4 this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Walker against Beverly. And he drops it in from the low post. Walker's got 6.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Walker against Beverly. To the paint. Another steal. Here's Johnson. It's deflected.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Minnesota on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, and it's Eubanks in at the 4 spot.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Noel following the bucket by the Spurs. Here is Forbes. Here's Primo. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Here's McLaughlin. And the pass to Layman. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Towns is checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Vassell, he's checked in for Eubanks. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Fires from 18. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
And he makes the first. And Towns drops them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Pass to Bates-Diop. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Primo, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Towns. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
The shot by Primo, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Minnesota again turning it over. Daniels, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. Murray's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Bates-Diop, the pass to Primo. And Greg, with recent legal results, More opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Over Murray. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
The Spurs have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Here's Layman. Hits the three-point bomb. Layman's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And San Antonio shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Pass to Murray. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's McLaughlin. Down low. And here they come. Here's Vassell. That one drops for him.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
McLaughlin. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Pass to Vassell. Off target from outside.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
There's the pass to Bates Diop. Zach Collins checked in for Vassell. Here's Minnesota. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. To the left side wing. Back to Layman. Pass to Noel. Over to the left wing. And that one misses from Layman. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Bates Diop, and the layup falls.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Here's Noel. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Kicks it to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Collins, good.
Boy, Murray's court vision, very sharp, and he's unselfish, too. You love seeing that combination.
McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. Pass to Layman, fires the 3. San Antonio with the rebound, and there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And guys, at this point, just a side note, they've got this one sewn up. He's probably headed to the bench one way or the other.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Walker. Count it.
Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
The Timberwolves shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here's McLaughlin. Passes it to Layman. Here's Noel. Prince, right side. Here's Layman. Sinks the triple.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Primo. Over to the wing. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Primo. The pass to Bates-Diop. Clock at 6. Here's Primo. Shoots over McDaniel. No dice from the high post.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
To the wing right side. Noel passes to McDaniels. Over Collins. No good. Shot missing. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Primo. Pass to Bates-Diop. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Here's Layman. Here's Noel. Back to Layman. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Bates-Diop. Pass to Primo. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now, here's McDaniels. Shot from 12. The shot by Layman, no good. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Primo. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Outside, Walker. Just 5 on the clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
And, guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category. And they continually put pressure on the defense.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
and had significant points in this game. They just stayed committed to their brand of basketball, and that's why they'll be taking the front end of this 3-game season series against the Spurs.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Karl Anthony Towns.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Here's Reed following the three-pointer by San Antonio. The Timberwolves again can't hit. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doesn't go for him. So it's the Timberwolves now. Here's McLaughlin. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Lehman. No good on the triple. Here's Primo. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.